Mom. Hi. How's it going? Hey, will you check and link or look at the description below, Mom, and see if there's the Join My Meeting Zoom link? I created a Zoom meeting in case anybody wants to join after we do our live here. And there's, the code and everything down there. So just wanted to see if it's visible to you. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining, you guys. Happy quarantining, I hope. Everybody hanging in there, staying sane and safe. Safe and sane. Safety first. Delicious. I'm wearing today 2 different colors. I'm wearing the Provoke on my cheeks and Rosé on my eyes. This one's all mangled up. Yeah, I'm getting used to it too. I'm kind of enjoying, I'm doing exercise classes in my living room, and I'm taking other people's exercise classes and just kind of sleeping in. It's pretty nice. Yay! Can you guys see there is, if anybody wants to do a Zoom call, there was a request last week to do a Zoom from a few people, but some of you may not want to do that, I understand. And so we're going to hang out here for a while. And then if you want to join the Zoom, I hope there is a link in the description. I did put it in there, but I'm not sure if it's visible to you guys. So if anybody wants to look and see, that would be great. How are you guys doing? Everybody hanging in there? Everybody doing lots of Zoom calls? I did join the house party. There's an app that apparently has been around for a while because my friend's teenager has been using it for years. But it's pretty fun. You kind of do, we did a little games. There was a game that's similar to Cards Against Humanity, but you could play it while everybody is kind of on a Zoom call type thing, but it's on the screen. It's pretty fun. So anyways, I'm new to that. And I did just join Zoom so that we can do this call if you guys are interested in it. And I have been doing, I wanted to see a full face routine. I'm so lost, like an exercise for forehead, one for eyes, for cheeks, nasolabial, smoker's lines, and jaws. There should be one if you go in the description under this video. So under all my videos that I've uploaded for the past while, I have a list of all the facial exercises because those are the most, hi Leslie, because those are the most popular. So even in this video, if you scroll down enough, there's a list of the videos. There's a full face one. And the one that I do with my mom is a very good full faced one, and it's really funny. It's my favorite video. So there's one in there, what is it called? Yeah, just scroll down. There's like a list of 6-ish videos. There's some that are more separated, like eyes and da-da-da-da. But then there's one that's full face. There's like 2 that are full face. Aww. Yeah, she's pretty funny. My mom is cracking me up. Yeah. Everybody doing okay? Any other, can you see it? Let me know if you see that list, because that should be in there. And hopefully there's the Zoom also in the description. Do you guys know how to do that? You right under the video, it usually says show more. Like you can see just a little bit, just like when you Google something, you can see just a little bit of the answer to your Googled question. And then you click on it and it will show a lot more. And you can scroll down because there's a lot of words. And there should be links directly to those videos. And right at the top of my usual description, I made a Zoom call. Yay, glowy cheeks! Full face daily. I don't think you have to do the full face. I think that's why a la carte, if you will, exercise routines you can do. I mean, a lot of facial exercise gurus think you should do the whole thing frequently, not necessarily every day, but I think it's okay to do certain areas. Like if your forehead is the issue, doing that forehead squint, or around the eyes. The only thing that's glowing on your face so much Yes. What are you using on your cheeks? Darlings. On my cheek is this fabulous Provoke. That's the only thing. Provoke. And then I put rosé on my eyes. Usually I do one tone. I'm doing two tones today, guys. Yep, this is it. Provoke is blushier. It's not as highlightery. It's got a little bit more of a matte tone, but it still has some sheen to it, absolutely. Yeah, I really like the Provoke. I like it. How can I get rid of the frown lines? The right here? I think you should do the, there was one just last week. I think that is pretty, my favorite thing to do for the frown lines. Did you see that video last week? You pinch and separate, and it feels so good when you do it. Pinch, stop frowning, that's for sure. Oh, it feels so good. So releasing the fascia there and doing the exercises, you know. And I really do like this exercise where you move your hair. You like push to the back of your head, because the muscles in the back of your head, there's muscles on your scalp. They pull down and they kind of slide your forehead skin back. That's the purpose of them. So you can exercise them by pushing back. You can kind of see my hair move, I hope. It's subtle, but if you push your fingers into your scalp, you can feel them. Can't see it as well as if I have a bun in my hair. But it's moving back and forth. It's very subtle. It feels good, like my scalp feels released. Someone was just telling me, or we were just discussing with Yolanda from last week's video, do you gua sha? I was told they only do it once a week. What do you think? I don't like the gua sha as much as, actually I like the gua sha better than jade roller. I was thinking jade roller. Jade roller seems like barely anything. I don't know. You can do it. I've gua sha'd a few times, but I don't do it all the time. It doesn't seem as useful as like massaging and exercising, but it's a sunny day today. The parates, I don't understand what that is. It's a sunny day today. It's been raining for a really long time. It's been raining and raining and raining. I'm sure we need it. I don't gua sha that often. I think you have to check in with your skin and see how it feels, because you could make like those hickey marks on your skin. I don't know if you need to do it all the time, but maybe it's okay if you do it more frequently. Maybe try every other day. See how it feels. Why are you gua shaing? I have a scraper tool that I like better. You mean with the lockdown? Is LA, I didn't catch that. How is the weather? Is that what you mean with the lockdown? Everything's locked down, that's for sure. Lockdown! But it is a nice sunny day. You can't go to the parks. I was taking a walk a few weeks ago. All the days are blurring together. And there's a really popular hike very close into town. Hikes are pretty close into town around LA. But like there's Griffith Park. How is everyone dealing with it? People are doing, it seems good. Everyone I know or contact, they're not going too crazy. People are starting to settle into the rhythm. Everyone's wearing masks. I'm sure people are also freaking out. But at least it's sunny right now. Hi, Rachel! You gua sha to look like me. Yay! Well, I like the facial exercises and the derma rolling or stamping better than the gua sha tool, but I think cooling the gua sha, chilling it, and like around the, just like the coolness of the stone is good. Like walking around the neighborhood and play with the neighborhood's dog a lot, yeah. Yeah. Microcurrent, the microcurrent. I find that to be useful as well. But gua sha, like around the forehead, maybe around the forehead lines, like gua sha seems good for fascia release. That's what it's used a lot in Chinese medicine, like even on your neck, places where things get congested. It's really helpful to release the fascia. Similar kind of to cupping, how you're pulling and you can move the cups around to break up the fascia. It's kind of similar what I think that tool is doing, but on your face, so I think mainly around the forehead, you know, around here to gua sha. But I think you're going to have more bang for your buck with Dermastamp and microcurrent and just facial massaging. I don't gua sha that much. I do keep mine in the freezer though. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. Can you guys hear the plane? Nasolabial folds, how to get rid of it. Well, aside from the facial exercises and the microcurrent, I mean, I think those are the most useful. And I know people do injections there. I know you can't do like a surgery to do that. Fortnite is bad. I think your microcurrent and cheek building, like to pull them apart, I think that's what you want to do. And the nasolabial folds. Also make sure you stay hydrated. What's the best for sagging neck? Posture, first of all. I really like this exercise where you're pressing down. You're welcome, Angelica. Neck length. Have you done that exercise where you're kind of doing the press down with your tongue? The frog mating call. If you guys look at that video that my mom is, I'm following along. She's showing her all of her exercises. There's one where you go, oh, oh, and then make this sound, which she swears makes a difference. And so you're reaching, so your shoulders are back, neck is long, and you're reaching up, jutting your chin forward. And then you're going in different directions, and you make that sound, which is just fun, in my opinion. But it also, I can see how it can make a difference. Almost like the mewing, you know, where you press your tongue up to the top of the roof of your mouth, and how that kind of changes the structure. You can also hold one hand on the collarbones, yes. Collarbones to kind of anchor the skin, you know, and you're reaching. How about smoker's lines? I don't smoke, but I'm seeing them sneak in. What about the facial exercise, the lip exercise where you pull your lips back while doing the frog mating call? Yes. Oh, like this. There's a facial exercise that I really like where you pull the lips back, so you can't make those lines when you're doing a lot of the facial exercises. Like there's some where you have like something round in your mouth and you're reaching forward. That's the ones that my mother was really into, like this. But sometimes you can make those little lines. So to prevent that, you can pull your lip back against your teeth while you're doing like exercise. Sorry, trying to talk and do the exercise is hard. So, and it actually is a plumping effect, pulling the lips back. Try it. So you pull them back. I'm going to do like the cheek firming where you're contracting your cheeks up, you know, and hold your crow's feet. Okay, I'm doing that. I'm contracting the cheeks up, but I'm pulling my lips back, and then you bring it back out. They're pretty plump. Derma rolling the smoker lines. I think that's a great idea. Just pull them apart, you know, and derma rolling or derma stamping. What about the idea of a live Zoom? Look in the description. Smile and hold lips close at the same time. Oh yeah, this one. You guys should look at my mother's exercise. Yeah, I like that too. You guys should, first of all, check the description. See if there's a Zoom call at the top. I set one up, and I hope it's there. I put it in. I just want to make sure. How do I do the description? Underneath this video. Oh, are you in on your phone? How do you do it on your phone? I think you can look down, like you turn your phone not horizontally, vertically, you know, how you're not supposed to film. And then you can scroll down. There's like a button to click under the comments. But if you're on the computer, it should be evident. In the description, there's the list of the facial exercises that my mother has, that I'm talking about with my mom, and also all the other ones. But on the top of the description, I created a Zoom call that we could do. I set one up. Is it on Zoom now? I think so. Yeah, like I set it up. I think. I'm new to Zoom. Yeah, see if you can get on there, Leslie, darling. No one's on there yet. Here, we'll start the meeting. Anybody on? Okay, so I'm on the Zoom now. So if you guys want to do the Zoom, you can. If it shows up in the description. So there's a Zoom, there's the there's a yeah, when you're done talking. No one's on the Zoom. I just clicked it on. Hi Donnie and Lisa. Lisa. Hey guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. So I set up the Zoom so it's available. No one's on there. I just clicked yes, or I just started it. So Leslie, if you want to try it out and see if you can get on, you'll be the first one. And if you guys don't want to, I realized you don't have to, of course. What else is going on, guys? Are you guys settling into a routine? I feel like I should be getting a lot more done during a day. Like I'm always like I need to do so many things. I need to do like a bunch of stuff, you know, editing. There's a lot of I'm still like for some reason having problems motivating myself to edit the videos that I upload to this channel. And also, hey Yolanda and Leslie. Oh, I have to admit you in. Oh. Something new. Yeah, and then, you know, I'm sleeping in. Hey Leslie, I see you. I see you on the Zoom. Hey, how come I can't hear you? Are you muted? Does anyone else want to come to the Zoom? Maybe you have to unmute yourself, Leslie. Is everybody... I'm sleeping in a lot. Yeah, I'm sleeping in so much. Hi, Phyllis! So does anybody else want to do... I still can't hear you.
Oh, that's strange.
Oh, I can hear you now. I just put it on the mute. You guys want to join the Zoom? Check it out. See? There's Leslie. Look at that. How meta.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Last question. I was told by another facial exercise professional, do the facial exercise attend. What's your opinion? There's a Zoom. If you guys click down, in a moment.
It was on the description box.
It is. If you guys click down.
Push on.
Yes. Even if you don't know how to do Zoom, you can go down in the description box and click on the button, and it'll kind of be evident. I think.
Are you there?
You can click it and you put in the code. Does that make sense? And as far as the facial exercises, I think you want to do them consistently, but I think you can change it to your, you know, you can change. Slam! You can change your repertoire if it's not working for you. If you're feeling like you're getting more lines or if it's hurting in some way, I think you can do it less frequently. You can do it more frequently. You have to check in and see how it's working for you. But I think that's a basic program, yeah, to do it frequently. Frequently is probably more important than the amount of time you do it as well. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to set aside a whole hour. You can do it like a few minutes a day, and that's supposed to be more effective than time. Frequency is more important than amount of time. Oh dear, you guys. Anybody else want to join this Zoom? Too many things happening, you guys? For some reason, the meeting is timed out. I hope that answers your question about the facial. Would microcurrent be good for a sagging jaw or neckline? I do think so. Definitely. Microcurrent, like along here. That's what I do with my mini current. What is it called? The Clear Blend Mini. Right around here. You just want to avoid your thyroid gland. Like so, sliding up through here. But I really think you should do that reaching up and then the pressing down, the tongue press down. If you look at that video that I did with my mother. Oh, for some reason the Zoom is acting funny. Sorry. It's converting. So Leslie and Yolanda, something happened with the Zoom call. But there's too much things going on, so maybe we can try after this event with a live. What else are you guys filling your days with? Are you guys doing at-home exercises? I am into some at-home exercises. I'm feeling like I'm exercising more now than I do other times. It's pretty good. And I wish I got out and walked more, but I kind of, the day gets, you know, ahead of me, but maybe that's safer to not walk as much. Seni, oh, I wish I knew what language that was, but thank you. No more eating. Yes, I know. I find myself in my kitchen a lot. Like, why am I in here? Leave the kitchen. Leave the kitchen. Yeah, I'm eating more too. I made really good spaghetti yesterday. So there's an error with the meeting, you guys. I'm going to have to set up another one, I guess. After this, we'll set up another one. My Zoom didn't work. It something, maybe we can start it again. Anybody else interested in the Zoom? Yeah, I wish I was doing like a bone broth, like fast. I should probably do that. Veggies and bone broth only. No other things. Even like a green smoothie fast, that's what I want to do. As soon as, when it's summery and everything, those are the best. And I really think keeping the fiber. Hi, Kirsten! And boys, hey! You guys having a... Oh my gosh, I can't imagine homeschooling right now. Everybody I know who's doing the homeschooling, they're learning a lot, is the truth. I can't imagine trying to homeschool like math. That's what they're saying. One of my Pilates clients was saying that homeschooling is harder than being an attorney. And I imagine that's probably the case. Yeah. So this week we're probably going to be... Guess you're not doing it right? The Zoom, I don't know. It's connecting. So right now the Zoom is having problems also. It's a challenge, I'll bet. And you have 3 boys, right? You're interested in the Zoom? I'm trying to set it up. So once we end this live, I will set up another one because for some reason it's not. You homeschooled both of them. You did, Yolanda. Wow. What is kombucha? 4. Holy moly. Kombucha is a ferment drink, and it's made, you know how when fermenting vegetables, it's using bacteria and good bacteria to convert and make the nutrients of the food more potent. So kombucha, you need this one bacteria. It looks like a jellyfish, and it's like a blend. Yeah, my Zoom is not connecting to the internet. I'm sorry, you guys. My Zoom, for some reason, isn't connecting, so we'll figure that out. But it's basically, it has amazing enzymes, and it converts the sugary tea, basically, into kombucha. Sometimes it affects my teeth. I'm not a huge fan of kombucha, when I was making it at least, because it felt like it was a little too acidic for my teeth. But when I buy kombucha, it's better. It's got beneficial enzymes. I like kefir water and kefir and my fermented vegetables more than kombucha, but people, it's the enzymes that people are into. Always nervous about kombucha because of its sugar. Yeah, it has a lot of sugar content. Yeah, exactly. And when I made it a decade ago, when I had one of those, I think it was very sweet still. I don't know. I wasn't making it complete. Maybe I was draining it or having some before it was completely fermented. I just remember it being like, this isn't tasting totally right. But yeah, it's supposed to be completely converted by the bacteria yeast hybrid growth ecosystem, which is the kombucha. We talk about skincare for 13-year-old girls. Is she having breakouts? That's hard. I think I'd be a real big fan of honey, like honey masks. Is she into Manuka honey masks, even as cleanser? You know, if she's having breakouts and stuff. Gentle stuff. I mean, and sunscreen. Get her into sunscreen early. That's what I think. But gentle stuff, like nothing too harsh. Like that's one thing with like breakouts and acne stuff. Like maybe a salicylic acidy, like gentle, but gentle, just a little. Yes, on the mask. Things that are like, honey, because it's so fun. Honey, and it's gentle. It's not like going to be messing with our face. And it's very hydrating, but it's also good for like acne breakouts. Honey masks. I fantasize that one day we'll have for my brand a salicylic acid in oil, because oil soluble, like a little bit of oil you can put on, like a nice light oil. Want to grow thick eyebrows? What do you suggest? Me too, Patricia. I cannot grow my eyebrows, but I have been doing the castor oil, and actually, like as simple and as ageless as that recommendation is, the DIY castor oil. Somebody was just swearing by it on the live. She was saying she was like in her 80s and she had long, thick black eyelashes. I was like, wow. I was thinking of purchasing your vitamin C. Will that help with fine lines and some firming? Yes. And eyelash serums I put on my eyebrows, it doesn't work. But one of the secret ingredients in our Glow C serum is DMAE, which is very firming. Firming for like the neck area. I really like it around the neck. I like it all over the place, but that's one of the major awesome ingredients in our vitamin C, besides the peptides that are firming, and also pumpkin seed cake. I know it was working for a moment. I saw you at least. It was awesome, Leslie! And then it stopped working on my end as well. Yes, lovely on the neck skin. So we'll have to start it again. We could try it again after this. At least I saw you for a minute, Leslie. That was fun. Did you guys see her? That was fun. A little cameo. I'm also drinking that same delicious mint green tea and milk thistle. That's what I love. That has milk thistle and carob from Celestial Seasonings, Candy Cane Lane or something. I love this tea. I'm almost out. What am I going to do? Was it the only one who wanted to go on the Zoom? You and someone who's not here, but Yolanda was on there too. So I'll try and figure it out, you guys. I don't know why. From seeded cake oil for this neck skin. Yes. What neck mask do you suggest to firm the neck? What was the best time for exercises? Oh, I'm not sure about the best time. Candy Cane Lane. And I wonder about honey on your neck too. Honey, I showed you guys a few weeks ago with the glycerin. If you mix the glycerin and honey together, it's even more hydrating. You guys should try that. Your hands, it's just sticky, but it's actually a little less sticky with the glycerin. Have your neck and your face damp, slather it on. Any more thoughts about the maple leaf serum? Yes, the maple leaf serum. I like it. It's pretty good. It has a little stickiness right before you go to bed to exercise. Oh, thank you, Mom. Upside down and go to bed. That's a good idea. Fresh aloe juice is very firming as well. For some reason, my skin does not like fresh aloe. As many times as I've tried it, it makes it a little red. Sucks. But yes, fresh aloe mixed in as well. Yeah, so did you get that? Best time is right before bed. But as long as you're doing frequently, I wind up doing my microcurrent before bed, not every day, but like maybe twice a week. But I'll do my facial exercises throughout the day. That's when or when I'm doing driving, which I don't do lately. I don't concentrate it right before bed, but that does make sense. That would be the best time. Fresh papaya mask would make you look so young. I think a few months ago, there's a papaya mask on my channel. You could look it up, and it's my mother's papaya mask recipe. She puts it everywhere. You could do all these things just all over your body. Hang out in your bathroom for a bit, I guess, and then jump in the shower. If you let it dry, even that honey and glycerin all over your body. And yeah, papaya. Are papayas ripe right now? What honey products would you suggest for skincare for teens? Manuka honey, especially if she's got the little acne. Manuka. Do you have a recipe for the papaya mask? There's a video. It's basically just blending it up. My mother likes to blend in also a little bit of dandelion greens. Do you have tips on making makeup last longer? You know, there's probably a setting. I use Lucid as a setting spray, so maybe do a setting spray. I don't have, usually my makeup's lasting too long, but yeah, you wanted to do a setting spray or some like, maybe some light powder. There's that arrowroot, which is really great powder. Yeah, but you probably would need a setting spray. That's my only, or like, you know, the light powder. Arrowroot's a really good powder, facial powder. It's like better than, and it's a flower. People use it for baking, I guess. But it's a great setting powder as well. It's better than, it's translucent, you know, and it just absorbs like oil. Like if that's the issue with your makeup, if it's like starting to slide, you can just do a little bit of that. They have foundations that do, but not natural. Arrowroot powder works. Yes. Any other pressing questions, darlings? Zoom. Yeah, we're gonna do a Zoom. After this, I'll set up that Zoom again. I think we can start the same Zoom. Should work. Because it's still happening. So if you guys want to hop on the Zoom. Does anybody want to? Party! Do you guys want to hop on the Zoom now? Any other pressing? What sunscreen do you suggest? Well, my favorite sunscreen is from My Chalet. And it's, or My Shell. I used to call it My Chalet. And it's a zinc based, but it also has a little bit of tint. Okay, good. We'll try this Zoom. I'm trying to connect right now. I don't know why it's not connecting to the internet. It's trying to connect, you guys. Why? Why? Maybe there's too many things happening and the internet is blown. Is that a thing? Here, I'm gonna cancel it and then restart it. Any other pressing questions? I'm 40. I'm 40 and a half. It's trying to connect. It's hard to do both. I'm having issues doing both. You guys, how about we end this? I have it listed. So happy that your channel has grown so much. I found that when you were 1,000, that's great. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've been kind of feeling down on my channel because I've been kind of slacking off and not uploading as frequently. And then I'm seeing other channels grow really quickly. And I've been like, oh man, I'm kind of slowly growing, but that's a different perspective and I appreciate it. So thank you very much because, yeah, that helps motivate me to get some editing happening. Appreciate it. Aw, thanks, Mom. There's a... Oh. So my connection to Zoom is not blocked by a firewall or proxy. You guys, I'm going to have to go and see... Before we do a Zoom, I might have to... Yeah, I need more people to help. Thank you, Leslie. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. You know, I'm trying to pay attention a little bit more, and so I'm just having that social media comparison thing. that's what I've been experiencing is a little bit, which is a little bit like, what? I mean, I know, I mean, you can always compare. Thanks, guys. It's different, you know, so I have to just shake that off. I mean, I know I can do that, so I appreciate it. Exactly, Leslie. Exactly. I mean, I say this to other people too, so I realize that's what's happening. So I have to just. I'm great, Miriam. How are you? Still very. Thank you, Rachel. Thanks, guys. Really, you're the best. And I do have like a few different videos that I just need to get them going. I'm gonna have some cool video this week. Maybe one of my mother's tips, or kind of what I'm doing as exercise. Probably one of those two this week. I will have a video. And you guys, I can't get the Zoom to join. It's having issues. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot, I think. And then can we do the Zoom next week? Because I think there's some technical issues that I have to consult a technical wizard, or something about a firewall. So it keeps jumping off of the Zoom. Would that be a bummer if we do it? Yeah, unable to connect to the internet. There's some Zoom is not blocked by a firewall or proxy. There's an error. Okay. Yay, Miriam! I hope you guys are hanging in there. We're going to try one more time, but if it doesn't work, we'll do it next week with the Zoom. Okay? If it doesn't work, is that cool? If there's there's some error code 5003 happening. Oh, I see it. Okay, I'll do that. You guys interested into a Zoom? I'm gonna quit the Zoom and try again. Thanks, Leslie, technical wizard. All right, guys. So if you want to hop on that Zoom, then you can. And if you don't, that's fine too. I understand. So we're gonna transfer this to the Zoom now, unless you want to move on with your day. Love you guys. Thanks for the morale boost. I really appreciate it, because yeah, I was doing that social media comparison thing, and that's silly. There's endless. So I'll see you next week, and possibly on the Zoom. I'd love to know all of the supplements you take daily. I'm on a real supplement kick. Have you seen my supplement video? I will link that, my update on the supplements, which there's a few of them that I just ran out of, but it's still the same, and I will link that. But if you look up supplement update, you'll see it as well. But I'm going to link that in the description as soon as we end this. Okay, darlings. All right, you guys want to do Zoom or what? Thank you, Rachel. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to try and get the Zoom together, and if it doesn't work, we're going to do it next week. Okay, guys? I love you. You're really great. And I hope you're having a sane and safe and healthy time. I do. I use inositol extra right now, even myo-inositol, because it's supposed to be good for your ovaries and for zygotes. Like, it's good for them. Yes, Miriam. But I will link to that, like, within half an hour after this Zoom call, if I can get it together. Okay, gang? An exam! Wow. Oh, well, a virtual exam, right? Well, good luck on your exam, Miriam. I'm sure we'll do it again. Thank you. Thanks, guys. You're the best. Okay, I'm going to try and make the Zoom work. Hopefully it works. Bye. Peace.